Man, what a tough decision over here. What a tough decision over here. Very, very tough decision. I don't want to take a buy over here because it's in the first 5 minutes. We've moved about, 40 pips in the first 5 minutes. I don't want to do anything over here. What a tough decision. This is where I have to decide whether I want the pain of missing the trade or I want the pain of taking a buy and going in a drawdown. I mean, if this was happening like in the first, let's say like 15th minute of the 30-minute candle, I would be in a buy, but what a tough decision. Stick on 4-hour, daily, 30-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 15-minute here. Yeah, very tough. Very, very tough. May want to just sit out here. Like, this is the issue. This minor issue over here. This is what's keeping me away. So I don't want to make any irrational decisions, because I would rather have, so I would rather have a candle close above this area. Let's remove all the other user zones from here. Yeah, so this is what I would rather do. I would rather have a candle to break and close above 36.46. If we can break and close above 36.46, I think that would be better. That would be better, in the same way. I mean, if we can break and close below here, it would be better for price to continue to push down, because then you're going to have like, 76 pip range for price to push down. So that's something I want to wait for. Mindika is in buys. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Let Mindika be in buys. That's great. That's great, but I want a little bit of a more confirmation here, to be honest. Check your email, buddy. Check your email in the YouTube chat. Check your email. But yeah, no. Entered impulse 36.28. What? 36.28? What are you talking about? Here? Where? Okay, here we go. Now we're trying to break this high again. I'm going to be very cautious here. Very cautious. How many trades should I take in a day? 1 to 2 trades a day. Focus on 1 to 2 trades a day. That's something you should be looking at. Okay, if we break above its own high again, I think I could give my trade a chance here for price to push up. So let's see. This is a very, very delicate situation. Very delicate situation. Sir, Urdu mein baat karo. Jaake Angrezi seekhein aap. You are a new follower. Love to see you trading live. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the aviation security officer guy who's salute at your place in Emirates. Flying to USA last month. You're... Oh, yes. Aviation security guy. I remember flying to Miami and you were there and you saw me and you're like, hey, Raja. I remember this guy. Man, so this was it, right? So I walk into the plane. I sit on my seat and I see this guy in a security vest. He looks at me. He's like, I don't know what he said, but he's like, I know you from somewhere. I'm sorry about the accent. I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, where? You're, and I'm like, yeah, I think you said you're Raja Banks. I think you said you're Raja Banks. And I was so amazed. Like, wow, what a random interaction on the plane. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Made my day. And then coming back from Miami to Dubai, one of the air hosts there, I was on the phone, man. Like, he came to me and he's like, man, you're someone famous. I've seen you somewhere. I've seen you somewhere. But I was on the phone, so I couldn't talk to that guy. But yeah, it's incredible. I paid for funded account yesterday. Haven't gotten ID. Man, check your spam or inbox. Check your spam or check your inbox. Very critical for joining domination platform. It's Dominion Markets. Dominion Markets. But yeah, just waiting over here now. The 15-minute candle is about to close. If the next 15-minute candle can wick down, break above the high, I think we're going to continue to push up. I'm on the 15-minute, 30-minute, and the 1 hour. We moved a lot from previous. No, we're just consolidating. We haven't moved nothing. There was a massive spike up, 50, 60 pips within seconds, around 3640. What might signal mean? Where? I don't see that spike up. 3640? Where was it? I don't see it. We've just been ranging. We've been consolidating. How much was the Rolex which you got for Khalid? How much was the Rolex which I got for Khalid? You never tell the price of gifts. Never. What I paid for that and what he has helped me with, it's worth way, like, it's like the help he's given me is worth way more than the watch. All right. 47, 15-minute candle is about to close. Yeah, I want to wait for the 15-minute candle to close. I don't want to take a trade. I want to wait for the 15-minute candle to close. 15-minute candle to close. I have to wait for that. But the previous 4 hour has no wick. Who cares about the previous 4 hour, buddy? Who cares? We got 3 minutes left for the candle to close. Are you targeting previous? No, I'm going to target around, my target will be around, I'd say like 36.52. That would be my target. Did you buy the watch from Khalid? No, I bought him a watch. It was his birthday, right? It was his birthday, and that's what rich friends do. They give each other Rolexes. That Rolex 95,000 dirham. Khalid tell me on the call. Okay. Where are you giving signals? Right over here. We got about 2.5 minutes left. Man, someone should make me tea. Caesar is not here, so I ain't got no tea. I ain't got no tea because Caesar ain't here. Okay, 15-minute candle closing. Have to wait. Your live trade is loss. Your offline trade is profit. You retard. We took a trade live yesterday and it made profit. Haris Katie. आप जाओ ना घर हारिस घर जाओ आप जाओ घर अपनी और जो आपकी है ना मदर आप अपनी मदर को बोलो कि प्लीज अपने हाथ खोलें आप उनके पास जाओ आप उनको हक हक करो और रो बस जाके और बस रो जाके और रो और उनको ये बोलो कि मामा मामा ऑनलाइन एक बंदा है वो मेरे से ज्यादा पैसे बनाता है मामा ऑनलाइन एक बंदा है वो मेरे पापा से भी ज्यादा पैसे बनाता है मैं क्या करूं आप ऐसा करो आप वहां पे आप जाओ उनके पास आप उनको हक करो जोर से और बस रो रो उनके पास जाके रोना शुरू कर दो यहाँ ना रो आके ऑनलाइन भोसड़ी ऑनलाइन आके रोने का क्या फायदा है जाओ घर जाओ अपनी अम्मी के पास जाके रो Why UAE people can't buy challenge Dominion markets because of regulation? Some kind of notice. Yeah, man. Yesterday we took a live trade. We got like, what do you? Love zindagi reh gaya. I need somebody to fund my account. I'm good on FX. Well, buddy, if you're good on FX, why don't you just trade your account? Okay, so the new 15-minute candle has formed. I want this to retrace, make a lower wick, break above the high. I will take a buy, and then we can continue to push up. I am joined now. Open karte hi fun. Welcome. Open karte hi fun हो गया. आती है जी उर्दू मुझे. राजा speaking उर्दू. राजा उर्दू में बातें करते हैं तो रोस्टिंग शुरू हो जाती है. How many pips daily should I focus per trade? Is 40 pips? Nah, man. I think you should focus on maybe like 15, 20 pips. 15 to 20 pips. Okay, here we go. Here comes the signal over here. Break above 36.48, and then we can continue to push up right here. I think I took this too early. How much am I risking over here? 15,000. Okay, let's take a look at this chart. Not opening? Open sesame. Ah, there we go. Okay, so this chart is took an impulse entry right here, ended up managing risk. Impulse entry right here, ended up managing. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's good. When was this? Here? But you made profits. Why didn't you secure something? Ah, this is pound yen. Makes sense. From where do you belong? Pakistan, Canada, now in Dubai. How many trades you take? Count psychologically. So here's the thing, like whenever you take a trade and you take a loss, just call it a day. You know, so if I take a look right here, current month, what is this? September? Take a look at September. Oh my God, look at that. I've had a winning streak. Winning streak so far in September. Winning streak. I think I entered early, but I do believe this should be entered before break high as per. Yeah, I mean, you know, it did break the high. It made this little bottom wick. It broke the high. So I think we could at least get up to, you know, 36.52. 36.52. I think we can get up to 36.52. The 1 hour candle has made a higher low and we've made a higher high. The daily candle would be so great if we fill this wick. How much can I make if we fill this wick? Ooh, $160,000. Yeah, that'll be great. But we'll see when we get up there. But so far, see. The bias is buys unless we break below, you know, 36.41. Till then, the bias is buys in my eyes, unless we break below. So we'll see. How many trades per week is standard for prop firm traders? I think maybe like, let's say if you're talking about a week has like 5 trading days, 3, 4 trades, 3 or 4 trades. I think that's going to be better. 3 or 4 trades, okay. Maybe willing to give this trade a second chance. Let's take a look at this over here. Do you have any managing risk opportunity? No. No managing risk opportunity. Just needs to respect this low. Can I zoom in more? Yeah, you see this wick right over here? It needs to respect this low, break its own high again, and then continue to push up. That's what it needs to do. If it doesn't do that, then I think this will be a losing trade without having to manage risk. Where's your P&L? Right here on the screen. That's the P&L right over there. Can we get 50% deposit bonus on ECN or standard account? You get 50% bonus deposit on standard account. Yeah, this will hit it right over here. This will hit it. My intuition is telling me is gonna hit it right over here. I think that low wasn't deep enough. I think it's gonna make a deeper low. I think it's going to make a deeper low with this candle. A deeper low with this candle. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's take a look at pound yen. Let's divert our attention from there. Let's divert our attention from the losing trade. Okay, so the 1 hour candle, wow, pound yen is in a little bit of a issue. This is the issue on pound yen. Right over here. Take a look at this. This is the problem we have on pound yen. The problem is it's in a 35 pip range now. I mean, even if you look to the left-hand side, it has like problems on. Yeah, I don't like the price action on pound yen. Here we go. Stop loss is about to hit over here. But yeah, I mean, price action on pound yen is not good. The way 15-minute candle closes, it should go up. Well, you know, like I would like it to go up. I would like it very much. But if it continues down to make an even deeper low, then it is what it is. You know, what can we do? Even if we wait for the thing with the 30-minute candle is this 30-minute candle needs to close above 36.46. We need to close above 36.46. As long as we can stay above and close above 36.46, I think the next 30-minute candle with London open volume, we can continue to push up. But just needs to stay above and close above 36.46. If it does not do that, then it's, you know, not happening. What can we do? Can't do nothing. Can do absolutely nothing. Yeah, I don't like the price action on pound yen. Very, very difficult. Very tough price action. UPI available for deposit? Nope. It was, but India changed. Something changed in their regulations, so it's no longer. It's no longer available. It's no longer available. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. Does the mini market have a Telegram chat? No, we don't have a Telegram chat. I mean, there's one chat we have on Telegram, but I don't think. I think we will start some sort of a signals chat on Telegram for Dominion, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Without any delay. Oh, yeah, without any delay, the position got activated. The loss got activated without any delay. But it's fine. I think we made a deeper low over here. What was the logic behind entering the trade? Isn't this entry against what you teach? No. The logic behind entering the trade was that since this 15-minute candle closed above this resistance right over here, right? We closed above this resistance. The next 15-minute candle wicked down, broke above the high. So I was counting on the volume from London session to continue to push price up. That's what I was counting on, to continue to push price up. But I guess then it broke its own low and decided to make a lower low, you know. So what can we do? But yesterday, this played out amazing. Look at this. Yesterday, this is the sell we had over here. This played out amazing, you know, made up of 14,000. Yeah, first loss of this month now. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, if look, if the 30-minute candle decides to close below this area, then we're still consolidating. We're not going anywhere. Can we open multiple account with same email like ECN and standard? Yes, you can. How to do training with you? What is the procedure? There's a link in the description. There's a link in the description. Yeah, just like, you know, the volume wasn't there. Can we buy now? No, can't buy now. Buying now is going to be not good. Not good. Need a better confirmation. Will you come to Spain? You know, to be honest, we're planning something for Spain early November. We're planning something for Spain early November. So we will see how things play out as we move into early November. We're planning something for Spain. If you like Colombia, you would love Spain. All right, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how good is Spain. I have a question. How can I build relations, or how can I communicate with a person who is successful, have millions of followers, and earns in millions? The best way to do that is to help him make more money. That's the best way you can make a relation with someone who is successful, is how can you help him make more money? That's how things work, at the end of the day. You want to have like a close relationship with someone, just help him how to make even more money. And that's it. Bakar Zaka, yes. This October, will you be present in Dubai Expo? Yes, we will be at the Dubai Expo this October. When I take a trade on 30-minute time frame and uptrend support, but the next candle forms a weak bullish candle making higher high and higher low, should I hold that position? Yeah, just move stop loss below the candle and close 50%, secure something. Okay, I guess we have 4 minutes left here for 30-minute candle to close. Singapore, no, I'm not coming to Singapore. I mean, it's a great country, Singapore, but man, it's too strict, Singapore. Singapore is way too strict. It's crazy strict, Singapore. In Singapore, when you go to Singapore, they have these yellow squares on the road, like on the like those walking footpaths. They have these yellow markings, and you can only smoke in those yellow boxes. If you smoke outside of those yellow boxes, there's a camera. I think it's gonna facially recognize you and send you a fine. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've seen those yellow boxes, and people can only smoke in those yellow boxes. It's crazy. Differentiation between ECN and Islamic account. ECN, well, Islamic account has a spread markup and there's a higher commission, but no swaps. ECN is great. I mean, ECN is great if you're not holding trades over a day. That's great. How do we get in? What do we get in Market Fluidity University? The one thing you get in Market Fluidity University is how to lose less. Haris sahab wapas aa gaye. Haris aa gaye ji wapas. Can you talk about your experience when you've traded PPI for us pairs for percentage in change of PPI? No, yeah, PPI it generally doesn't really have that big of an impact. I haven't seen PPI have a big of an impact. I haven't. Very, 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 very low impact. I view Qatar as strongly life from the US and I feel badly about that. Yeah, fuck, man. Tell Israel to stop doing this shit. Why is Hamas? Yeah, why are you guys just, man, it's wild. This Netanyahu is crazy. He wakes up one day, he's like, okay, bomb. My friend was 6 months in Poland and she said that they are so racist, she has to come back. Oh, wow. I love racism. When I was in Canada, people were racist to me in Canada sometimes, and I was racist right back at them, calling them crackers and stuff. So why they print the red? Yeah, I don't know. Because it's important news. But I haven't really seen it move stuff at all. CPI is way more important, so I'd rather wait for CPI. Look at that. They're keeping the rates the same for euro. You know how much they raised the rates for euro? Look at this. I mean, look. For a long time, for a long ass time, look at this. Long ass time, the rates of euro were zero. Long time, they were zero, 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 and then they raised it to 4.5. 4.5. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the stress and pressure of working class people? You raised it from 0 to 4.5. Now it's at 2.1. No more 0%. Crazy, right? These trends are nuts. Look at that. Look at that. I would have been a deeper drawdown, but I closed. I managed my risk. Congratulations for whoever who's still holding those buys. Congrats. You played yourself, dummy. Come to Bangalore. Okay. Do you teach in a university 0 to 100? Yes. How can I grow 100,000? Oh, how can I grow a $100 account to $100,000? You can't. You can't. Should I trade 1 hour time frame with the same strategy if I go to first trade? Yes. 1 hour time frame, same strategy, works perfectly well. Boss, you're a good mentor. We're always thanking you and your support. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Did you remember Gulag? I've heard about Gulag on YouTube stream. Who is this? Yeah, Gulag is here in the YouTube stream. But yeah, nothing happening now. Nothing. Binary trading is a straight scam. I don't know anyone who has ever made money on binary trading. I don't know anyone. God damn, man. We have someone who is trading 60 lots on EuroJPY. 60 lots. Someone just opened up a 60 lot position on EuroJPY. It's crazy. We got some big ballers in Dominion markets. What do you think will happen to gold and BTC when Fed drop rates by 0.5%? I have no idea. It's not about if the Feds will drop rates. It's about what they say in the press conference. That's what it's about. What they say in the press conference, that matters more than what the rates are. Or what they basically decide on the rates. What's the highest capital in your broker? The highest capital in the broker is of a client. He is from Singapore and they have about 5.6 million in their account. A very conservative trader. I think they only trade like 30 lots, 30 to 50 lots. Yeah. Someone's got 5.6 million in Dominion. At resistance, bearish candle formed at 30-minute time frame, but the second candle green, impulse entry, 30-minute candle close. Wait, what's this? At resistance, bearish candle formed at 30-minute time frame. Man, send a chart. Send a chart. My name is Karan. I'm from India, and your course made me improve a lot. Thanks. Oh wow, Karan, amazing, amazing. Yeah, brother, send a chart. I'm more comfortable looking at a chart than trying to visualize what you wrote. Yeah, this is a tough area. I mean, if we can break and close below 36.41, we can continue to push down. But up until then, just waiting. Already took a loss here today, so I think it's going to be better to just wait here a little bit. Will there be a chance to meet you at Dubai Expo? Yes, I'm going to be at the Dubai Expo. I just grew $45 to $758 in 2 weeks. Oh wow, about to buy Dominion funding. Man, welcome, welcome. Joined your university today from Australia, Satnam Singh. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. What's your opinion for $200 account to trade direct or start with funded? If you have a $200, I would say deposit those $200 and whatever funded account you're trying to buy, make that amount on the $200. Because when you do that, now you're proving to yourself that you're consistent, you're profitable, and you can make money, and you can withdraw money, and then use it to buy the funded account. Yesterday, I saw the 50K to 1 million video. It would be great if you repeat the challenge to Dominion markets. You will gain a lot of new clients. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. But I think this account also, I mean, if you look right here, this is also about like 50,000, I think. Yeah, right here. Deposit 46,000, $300,000 withdrawal, balance 1.1 million. Wow, $40,000 loss I took over here too. Crazy. What's the biggest loss I've had on this account? 40,000, then 18, 15, 14, 10,000, 9,000. Yeah, biggest profit has been 100,000. Nothing crazy, you know. Yeah, but the biggest loss was 40,000. What does angel investor mean and what they do? Angel investor means that they see an opportunity in a business and they just invest because they really believe in the opportunity. That's what it means when you say angel investor. Any opportunity manage account? No. My equity $50. This trade explain. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get some tea and hopefully we get some action. Wow, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Have you ever heard of Kenyan Forex traders? Yes. The broker killers is what they call them. Do you think that US will get financial collapse and because of fall off? No, I don't think so. I mean, the last collapse was in 2008, and if you look at it that way, they have built a lot of systems so that it does not happen again. They've built a lot of systems around all that stuff so it does not happen again. How long did it take for you to achieve consistent wins? It took me almost a year and a half. Also it took me that long basically not to get consistent wins. It took me that long to really understand that for me to get there was to just focus on one or two trades a day. That was the key. That was, I would say, the secret sauce. To just focus on one or two trades a day. That I can honestly say was the secret sauce. When you started making income from trading or business, how did you allocate your capital for assets between expenses? Nothing. This is a conversation I was having with a buddy of mine, and like I don't keep much in my bank. Like I maybe keep like maybe 50,000. The rest we always look to buy something, like a small apartment or like a small commercial unit or like something like that. Something around that. My cap is 20,000. I take 1 to 2%. That's amazing. That's great. Still nothing? Any advice? Like, what do you mean still nothing? Like, are you at break even or what's happening? If you're at break even, I think that's good. And also at the same time, how many pairs are you focusing on? That makes a big difference. Can you advise what's the best way to size up? Just size up, man. Oh, look at that. 2 trades, 2 trades, 2 trades, 1 trade. 1, 2, 2 trades. So let's do this now, right? You took 1 trade on Thursday and you won. 2 trades here lost. Let's make this one change. Whenever you take a loss, just call it a day at that point. There's a very high probability that I may not even trade after this loss. There's a very, very high probability. You know, these are like because improving things in certain areas, it takes like so look at it this way. That you have a big board, right? And on those boards you have different knobs. You're adjusting the knobs, the number of trades you're taking, what are you doing after the first loss, what are you doing after the first win, how much sizing you're putting on, what's your risk. So those are basically different knobs you're adjusting over time. So that's what you got to do. I was at break even, but then again, consistent loss of focusing on 2 pairs. Just focus on 1 pair. Just trust me on that. Focus on just 1 pair. Just 1 pair. Because like I've only been focusing on gold. Only gold. Some days I don't find a trade on gold. You know, some days I find a trade on gold. Best to focus on 1 or 2 trades a day. Oh wow. Just opening. Probably not. Probably yes. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that, beautiful. 200, 100, 200, 464, 276. Yeah, what happened over here? What is this all about? The focus on 1 or 2 trades a day. That's great. All right, now we may be on to something now. Okay. What's the best time frame for scalping? I say like 15 minutes is good. 15 minutes is good. 30 minutes is good. The thing is, like, when you're scalping, like, what's your goals with scalping? Are you focusing on 15 pips, 20 pips? Like, what's happening? Right now, I made $100 by using my own strategy. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look at pound yen. Nothing. Very, very bad price action on pound yen. Whoever's trading pound yen, just stay away. No good. I don't have my signal group. I don't focus on signal groups. My wife just found a Patek I bought. I bought a fake Patek, and she messaged me saying, when did you buy this watch? She doesn't know it's a fake Patek. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm just going to buy fake watches, and I'm just going to wear fake watches. Like, let's say Richard Mille, you know? Like, I'll buy a fake Richard Mille, and I'm just going to wear it. Like, who's going to ask me? Like, who's even going to question? Hey, is that real? No one's going to question me. Hey, is that a real? Real Richard Mill. No one's going to question. They're going to say, oh, wow, Raja, congratulations. You bought a Richard Mill. Like, no one's going to question anything, nothing. Yeah, she's probably going to say, yo, why did you tell me you bought a watch? A Richard Mill. I'll say, hey, listen, it's fake. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh, what's this? What advice for when the neighbor is cut his grass and I try to concentrate? It's very loud and distract me. Should I wait? Yeah, just go help your neighbor cut his grass so that you're busy and the neighbor is busy as well. Okay, what's this? Hello, assalamu alaikum. Mustafa, my friend, how are you? Brother, tell me, when can I come? I can come around 12:30. Let me know. I'm trying to do a deal on my car. I'll show you guys what I'm trying to buy over here. I'm trying to do a trade-in with my car. We're trying to trade my my Ghost with a Cullinan. That's what we're trying to do. Look at this. This looks good, right? The Ghost is going and this is coming in. Cullinan. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. If I can pay an extra, let's say 40,000, I think I'm going to be happy with the trade-in. Carbon fiber inside, yeah, this is great. You know, when I bought my Ghost when we found out that we're gonna have a daughter, and that was the point where I did that, you know, and it was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna have a daughter and she has to travel in style. Anyway, I usually go with my AP from Morocco first, replicate class. When I go to expensive places, the people start to ask about it. I make good friends. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. The 30-minute candle is open. We're about to, the 15-minute candles over here. Even if I do take a buy over here on the 15-minute, the stop is going to be, like, should I even give this a second chance over here? Because there's this minor rejection, which I don't like right over here. Even if it continues to push up, I'm going to be okay with that. Mendika, what? You want to give it a second chance? Now the volume is coming? Okay. You sure? Okay. If it retraces a little bit, yeah, right over here. Oh, okay, Mendika. This is for you. This is for you. The things I do for my friends. This is for you, Mendika. If we win, we win together. If we lose together. Ah, you're in buys over here. Okay. You're in buys over here. All right. Mendika, buddy, this is for you then. This is me giving my trade a second chance. I'm waiting for close in the 30-minute. Yeah. We just need to cross above 36.49, and then let me move this TP a little bit higher in case price starts to really push so that we can accidentally make more money. The 1 hour candle is still open. The 30-minute candle has crossed above that high. I mean, there has been no volume. There has been no volume in London session, man. Nothing. Just consolidation. Just this dumbass price action, man. There's been no volume at all. No volume at all here. This is such a sad day here. Such a sad day here. Unbelievable sad day. Let me change this car appointment. Maybe next month, because I was really hoping for this to continue to push up and I can use these funds to do the trade-in. Maybe not. Maybe this will continue to move above 3648. Maybe. Raja, this is the accumulation zone. Man, I know this is the accumulation zone. Also, the whole Middle East has slow internet for the next 6 weeks now. Did you guys hear about that? For the next 6 weeks, the Middle East will have slow internet because some wires are tangled in the sea. It's like when, yeah, fuck this. It's like when your charging cables get tangled up in your backpack. That's what's happening over here in the Middle East. Look at this. Middle East, slow internet. Maybe a shark bit the cable or whatever. Look at that. The Red Sea cable cuts. The UAE internet disrupted for 6 weeks. Red Sea cable repairs. Like, who slammed into these wires under the sea? That's what I'm trying to understand. Pakistan doesn't have fast internet anyway, so it doesn't really matter for Pakistan to have, like, you know. Yeah, this is horrible, horrible, horrible price action. I don't like this price action. I'm not going to lose any more money here today. Man, already lost almost 30,000. Not going to lose any more money today. It's just crazy. $28,000 down. But at least my stop loss is not getting slipped, right? That's a positive sign. Buddy here is still holding 60 lots on pound yen. Crazy stuff. Don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared. No reason to be scared. Because your method, I lost $1,000 in today's trade. I took this trade exactly as you instructed. So please either help me recover my loss or allow me to join your Discord. शारिक, आपके लिए भी एक मेरा ये पैगाम है. आप जाएं अपने घर, अपने वालिद को या वालदा को बोलें कि हाथ ऐसे खोलें और आप उनको हग करें और रोएं फिर जाके. आप रोएं कि मैंने कैसे यार, bro, what is this? What is this? You're following someone online and you're losing money, and then you're crying. I don't give a shit whether you lost $1,000 or not. I don't care. I'm just trading because I'm just like, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna make money with the same way I trade. Maybe tomorrow is gonna happen. How can you follow a random guy online, lose money, and then blame him? How? I don't understand. I haven't even met you. But this price action is wild. I took 2 buys. Maybe it's the lot size that the market doesn't like, the 69 lot size. That's the problem. I think that's the issue. Remove, he asked stupid question in Kaiser Live as well. Okay. Time to remove this guy. Tell me more about MFU. Why do you want to know more about MFU when we're having 2 losing trades here today? Why do you still want to join MFU? But not good. This Mustafa guy needs to respond to me ASAP so I can go look at that Rolls Royce today. I think Khalid wants to buy a Rolls Royce as well. I just lost 50K. My wife left me. My kids are never to be seen again. House got taken away. Cars got stolen. Please do one more trade. Okay, buddy. Just because of you, I will take one more trade so you can get your wife back, you can get the house back, and your kids can come live with you again. How can I become like you? I'm 18 years. I think too much of success. You are 18 years old. I am 38 years old. I am 20 years older than you. You know when I had the first taste of success? My first taste of success when I was 29. No, when I was 27, 28 years old. That's when I had first. And for me, the first taste of success was when I made like what? 4,000 in a week. That was my first taste of success. You know, you're 18. When I was 18, I was not pressured to be successful. You know why? When I was 18, there was no YouTube, there was no Instagram, no TikTok, no Twitter, no fucking nothing. There was nothing when I was 18. 18, I had a big ass Kenwood phone. The Kenwood phone, I wish I could show you that phone. That phone is about this big. Kenwood phone I had. Well, my dad had it, but I used it. Kenwood phone. You know now you have WhatsApp, right? Back then you were charged on SMS by the characters. If you wrote A on an SMS, you got charged. If you wrote ND, like if you wrote HI high, on an SMS, you got charged for H and you got charged for I. You got charged per characters when I was 18. You know? So, and I can understand this. You're 18, 19, 20, whatever. You see all these videos on Instagram, you see all these guys doing XYZ, and you feel pressured to be successful. I understand that. But you know what's the percentage of population who's actually doing that stuff? 0.1%. 0.1% is the population who's actually doing that stuff. But for you to even have access to things like trading, to things like how to make money online at the age of 18, man, you are way ahead of my time. Way ahead of my time. Super ahead. What's up? How are you doing? I'm good. I just had a question. If trading is not our destiny, will you be successful in trading after learning all courses and everything? No. It's not about what course you can take and you'll be successful, or like what next thing you can learn to be successful. No, all these courses you take and all these things you learn, these are just tools for you to apply in the markets. Just like when you go to university. When you go to university, you are not guaranteed a good job. You're not guaranteed a good job when you go to university or when you finish university. When you take a business course in university, you are not guaranteed that you will start a business. Those are tools that you're running in institutions, in schools, in universities, and all those tools you're using in your real life. And that's what determines where you will end up and how you're going to use those tools. The tools when you do networking with your friends, with peers, with professors, with whatever you do. When you started your trading journey, were you in a cycle of learning SMC? No, man. I actually did a PhD in all the indicators. I did a PhD in all of the indicators. Nothing worked except for price action. Yeah, MySpace. I had MySpace too. Let's see if I have my MySpace over here. Let's see. I don't even know what my MySpace name was. Does MySpace still exist? Let's see here. Oh, wow. There is some shit like this. I don't think MySpace is there anymore. No. Yeah. No. There was another thing called Orkut. Do you guys remember Orkut? ORKUT. Yeah, Orkut. There was this thing called Orkut, if you guys remember Orkut. This was back in 2004. Yes. How did you meet Uncle Ted? He was in my city. Yeah, in 2004. Some of you guys weren't even born in 2004. Yeah, Orkut. Employee Orkut, whom service was named. Yeah, I remember Orkut. It was great. I was also using High Five. Raja, just say here. High Five. Not here. No. Images? No. Yeah, fun times back then. Man, we're just consolidating here. Like, what's going on? There's nothing happening over here now. High Five was the Facebook back then. Yeah, man. High Five was the Facebook back then. There's so many things back in the day. I think my name was D-Wagon or something. D-Wagon on MySpace, or Dick Wagon, something like that. I had some sick pictures of myself on MySpace. I was young, dumb, and just all out stupid. No, MySpace no longer exists over here. I started a brand on MySpace. We were about 1 to 2 hours away from each other. We would meet once a year. Oh, wow. That's sick. Oh, band. Yeah, that's sick. You answered that it took 1.5 years to consent profit. So when you trade indicators, are you excluding it? Yeah. So the first year I tried to learn all the indicators. The first year they didn't work because in the beginning, the first 2 months I made great money. The first 2 months I made amazing money, and then I wanted to make more money. So I decided I'll learn indicators, and then I started to trade based on indicators. I started to lose more money because you got to understand this, right? If you are trading in a way that's making you money, which means you have the probability of winning. Now, when you start to learn something else, that something has its own probability to win. And when you mix them together, now you're mixing two probabilities together. Sir, sorry if I upset you. The value you're more than our lives had a loss. I got a little angry. That's why I said such things. And said, brother, it's okay, Sharik. I understand that. Sometimes we can't control our emotions, but it's totally fine. But man, don't lose 1,000. Why are you losing $1,000? That's a lot of money. Don't lose $1,000. Look at this price action. It's stupid ass garbage price action. Did you do a giveaway or something like that where you let the winner trade your $1 million account for a week and keep the prop by any chance you could do it again? So no, I never did that. Why would I let a random person trade my account? What benefit will that, like, no. Why, man? No. I'm a citizen of Canada. Well, then just use your Canadian ID. Yeah. Use your Canadian ID. Yeah, very bad price action. Let's see what USD TRY is up to. USD TRY. Whoa, look at this stuff over here. Still moving bullish. We filled the wick to the left hand side and moved beyond that wick. Wow, look at that. Look at that stuff. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Giveaway. Oh, account giveaway during the stream. You guys really wanna have a giveaway? Okay. Okay, let's do a giveaway then. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's do a giveaway. Dominion funding.trade. Will you add position in USD TRY? No. Maybe if there's a retracement, I'll do it. So this is what we're going to do. Right? Of course, for discount, you can use the coupon code Raja20. It's on the screen. But if you want to have a giveaway, all you got to do is scroll down. Oh, wow, look at that. The verified reviews. Beautiful. All you got to do is scroll down. Okay, this is not difficult at all. Scroll down and join Discord. You join Discord and we will do a giveaway today. We will give away 3 $25,000 accounts. We will do a giveaway today. Oh wow, look at that. That spreads over. Why is this down all the way over? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna close out the stream now. What is this guy saying here? Anyway, we'll see. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. It was a losing day here today. It's okay. The price action is just nuts. Crazy, stupid ass price action. Some days is like this. But anyway, take care, everyone. We'll see you on tomorrow, CPI. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow on CPI. CPI tomorrow. Adios.